Hey, Moline High School, welcome to your social emotional lesson for January 22nd, 2025. We are going to talk about self-awareness today. Before we do that, we're going to talk about some counseling department updates, especially around requesting courses for next year. Then we're going to watch a video about self-awareness, and then I'm going to show you the activity that you're going to do today, which is a quiz on a Google Doc determining how self-aware you are. So let's first talk about, maybe move my video down a little, about course request meetings with juniors. So for the class of 2026, if you are in government, AP government, consumer ed, consumer basics, or managerial econ, periods 1 through 4 will be meeting in the auditorium on January 23rd to meet with your counselor. If you have one of those classes, periods 5 through 7, you will be meeting on Friday with your counselor in the BPAC auditorium. You need to check with your teacher to clarify exactly when you're going to go. And if you by chance don't have, as a junior, either one of those types of classes, if you have no government or consumer ed type class, then your counselor will be reaching out to you. All right, class of 2028, your window in order to request courses in Skyward opens on February 3rd. So 1 week from today, January 29th, I will be doing an SEL lesson with the instructions on how to request your courses in Skyward. Okay, we are going to first watch this 2-minute video about self-awareness so that the video can kind of help us introduce, and then I'll be back on in a second. Here we go.
Self-awareness. We all like to think that we are self-aware, but researchers have found that although 95% of people think they're self-aware, only 10 to 15% are actually truly self-aware. What is self-awareness? It is more than being aware of our surroundings. Self-awareness is defined as the ability to accurately recognize one's own emotions, thoughts, and values, and how they influence our behaviors. Learning about self-awareness allows students, as well as ourselves, to understand how others see us. Building student self-awareness is an important skill that can help students learn how to self-advocate and to embrace good study habits. Self-awareness is the ability to accurately assess one's own strengths and limitations with a well-grounded sense of confidence and optimism and the growth mindset. Families.
All righty, here we go.
Self-awareness.
Let's go to the next slide. Here we go. Okay, so self-awareness means to be able to realistically assess your strengths and weaknesses while maintaining a positive mindset. The ability to judge where you are in life, determine where you would like to be, and set goals to achieve your vision. So in other words, being able to be like, you know what, today I'm having a really bad day, and that's okay because I'm going to have a good day tomorrow. Something like that, where you're not getting down on yourself, but being able to recognize where you are and maybe how you can improve, or understanding that a situation isn't always a permanent situation. Excuse me, you can have a bad day and still be a good person. Things like that. So being able to realistically assess your strengths and weaknesses, or like she said, limitations, but still staying positive about it. So I'm going to show you what the quiz is going to look like and what you are going to do. So quiz, how self-aware are you? So read each statement and rank yourself as you feel it makes sense for you today. So at the moment, while you're filling this out. Also, not how you should think you should answer or how you wish you were. Like, be very realistic. Again, be self-aware. Being able to just answer the question honestly. There's really no right or wrong answers. This is just for you to determine how self-aware you are based on your own perception of where you are at. So you just read the statement and put a score in. 1 means never, 2 is almost never, 3 sometimes, 4 almost always, and 5 is always. So the statement, no one knows me better than I know myself. If you think that is always, then that means that you really, really, really know yourself and you think you know yourself better than anybody else knows you. Or is that almost always? Is that sometimes, almost never, that kind of thing? So you're going to put a score in. Everybody's going to have a copy of this in your Google Classroom. So you have your own copy to fill out. Then you put all your scores in at the end. You add them up, add up all the numbers, and put the total in the total score box. Lowest is 10, highest is 50. If you scored below 25, you need to work on your self-awareness, and we're going to do another lesson next week. Actually, I think it's in a few weeks with some tools and activities that can help you to become more self-aware. And then if you want to look at some more activities, you can go on here, this website. And that's a really good place with some activities and talks a little bit more in depth about what self-awareness is. All right, everybody, that's all I have for today. Go do your self-awareness quiz, see where you're at, check out that website, and I will see the freshmen at least next week. Okay,